and from the green side rough here. Didn't that look good for a long time? Bogey putt coming up here. Well done. And as we check the standings, Lexi Thompson currently holds top spot. The par 5 11th, one of the better scoring holes on the course. Players are thinking 4 when they stand on this tee.
It's just a long straightaway par 5, almost a runway, if you like. Both sides of this fairway flanked by huge eucalyptus trees, which frames this tee shot brilliantly. You find the fairway, second shot, once again, straightforward. You must avoid that bunker front right at all costs. That is deep and nasty. You're not going to enjoy being in there.
Anything in 5 feet to be handy from here.
Little birdie look in here.
Oh dear, time to get the chipper back out. This is their 5th shot. Oh, wouldn't that have been nice? And this next putt, it's for bogey. And it goes, and that's unfortunately back-to-back bogeys.
You're making one bad mistake with another, compounding it, not good.
And now to Bubba Watson. From the sand, looking to get up and down. Oh, stop it. What a way to make your par.
Oh, that was a tasty little morsel, wasn't it?
And after that effort, that's how it looks. Our current leader is enjoying a one-shot lead. When you stand on the 12th tee, Rich, you're thinking to yourself, oh, a couple of strong back-to-back par 4s, and it starts right here.
This is where the golf course gets extremely difficult, Luke. This tee shot moves from left to right, but massive overhanging eucalyptus trees down the right-hand side prevents you from hitting a high draw over them. Once you're in the fairway, though, your second shot is to a green that's really not as big as it should be for such a long hole. And there's a famous tree just short and left of this green, Bogey's tree. Not because of the score, because Humphrey Bogart used to sit there and just watch everybody butcher this hole.
And here we are with the 3rd shot. Quality shot, that one. Okay, Henny, what's he looking at with this putt?
He's got to be careful this doesn't get away from him here. This is downhill.
Managing to maintain their position on the leaderboard after that effort. Rich, the 13th hole, slightly different look off the tee.
It's really cool. This tee shot is framed by large eucalyptus trees, both right and left, requires a draw. Nothing else to do. You have to move this golf ball from right to left off this tee. If you do it correctly, well, that golf ball could chase down there miles down this fairway. You find the fairway down there, you're going to love the second shot. The difficulty gets when the pin is all the way back left in this little peninsula. You miss it a little bit left there, you're going to find the barranca, and you're probably going to find a bogey or worse.
Might need to get the feel back on the putting green. 15 feet to the cup. Yeah, good job. Nice par. Let's head over to the 18th hole, shall we? Harold Varner III setting up his next shot. Oh, I thought that one was going in. Oh, that's a tasty looking chip. Top shot.
Judging it beautifully.
Bubba Watson is atop the leaderboard with a one-stroke advantage. The 14th, Rich, I know it's dear to your heart, the par 3. You made an ace there in tournament history, won a car. How do you tell the players to play it?
Hit a 7-iron, a high little draw 7-iron, and 2 hop it right in the hole, Luke. That's what I suggest. That makes it easy.
That's on the green, and you never know what could happen. And he needs this to save par. All right, Henny. What's he got in front of him here with this putt?
Setting up this putt 10 feet from the cup.
and this one will be for double bogey. And a little slide down the leaderboard happening. Make sure you respond quickly. The 15th, Rich, a very good par 4. Although, if you're Victor Hovland, maybe the fairway's not in your line of sight.
It's a great par 4, and yet there's some players that have seen it a little bit differently lately. I always saw it as a dog leg from left to right. Just avoid that fairway bunker down the right-hand side. And this is an interesting green. It's got a high spot on the left, and it's got a low middle section and a high section on the right-hand side, and you never have a flat putt. It is always breaking one direction or another, and it's either straight uphill or straight downhill. This is the most difficult green on the golf course by a long margin. If you see it differently, you can hit it down the right, down 17 fairway, but I fail to see how that's any kind of advantage.
Oh, gee, that line was looking good, wasn't it? And that puddle drop. Well done. Sitting at 8 over for the round.
And moving down the leaderboard as well.
The 16th at Riviera, Rich, is the last chance to get amongst the birdies on a par 3.
A breathtaking short par 3, 166, an island green surrounded by bunkers.
Here's a look at Rambo from a moment ago. Well, that's high quality. I'm sure they're aiming for it, but for it to go in, that's awesome. This would be a great up and down from this spot. How close was that to going down? Big putt for par coming up.
This is looking solid, what they wanted.
Yeah, you'll take that. Lexi Thompson currently on top of the leaderboard here. The last genuine scoring hole at Riviera is certainly this par 5 17th.
Any hopes of getting it home in 2, you better come up with something special off the tee and make sure to avoid the bunker on the right-hand side. This one is headed towards the nasty stuff.
Now let's change gears and head over to Bubba.